Hello. Okay, so this is your very introductory kind of workout. It's see how you go. If this works, fine, and if this is too base, then we'll build up. But just do it and let me know. And there's lots of options to make it harder if you need to. But so to begin with, we're just going to warm up. So just rolling your shoulders forwards. Do it 5 times, and on the 5th time, we just clasp your hands and pull back, so we're pulling our shoulder blades apart. And rolling backwards. And on the 5th time, clasp and pull back. Now rolling the arms forwards. Just so you know, I never keep count very well, so don't go on what I'm doing. Just go by what I've told you to do. Backwards. That's about 5 each. The other arm. And backwards. Okay, and then spin around like a school, marking your territory. Okay, we're going to take our right foot behind our left, right arm up, grab it with your left hand and stretch. So you're trying to not collapse this side, you're trying to grow out, and then we're stretching all down this side. And do it the other side. Okay, and then we're going to do some pelvic tilts. So I might say, not necessarily in this, but further on and definitely in bar class, I'd talk about it. So tilting your pelvis forwards is kind of pushing your bum out. And then tilting it back is tucking your tailbone under. So bum out, bum in. So just go through your range of motion. Also being aware how this is feeling on your operation side. Okay? Then we're going to do some leg swings. So either swinging forwards and back and then side to side, or if you want to, swinging round or kind of stopping in between, whichever you feel, just kind of 5 times on each leg. Okay, and the other side. Okay, and then finishing just with a full body forward, just to release your tension, arms up, and then just folding forward, swinging, and coming back up. Give me another one. I know you look ridiculous, but do it anyway, and I'll definitely make you do it in class. Okay, so now we're going to do just some more like CV stuff. It's all very gentle, and we're going to do things, I'm going to guess, what's the time? Okay, we're going to do every bit for 30 seconds. So first of all, it's just walking on the spot. So what you can do, I would just do this to begin with as I've done it, and then when you go through, you can either up the intensity or repeat the sections. So whatever you feel like doing, if this is too easy for you. It's about 30 seconds. Yeah, I think so. And then we're going to go to boxer shuffle. So just jumping from one side to the other. So this section is just to gradually get your heart rate up and just get a bit of CV. And then we have another section that's more we're gonna test your core to see how it is there, what it can handle, what it can't. Is that about a minute? No, a little bit longer. Okay, then we're gonna do 40 seconds of knee ups. So again, if these are too easy, then you can do them as a jog. But for now, just do this. Also, because this is really working your core. So again, we don't want to put too much stress to begin with until we know what you can handle. I mean, you'd think as a PT I'd have a clock that isn't just my mobile phone. Okay, then we're going to do butt kicks. We're just having our hands there and really trying to make sure you do actually hit your hands, but keeping your body upright, shoulders back, chest open. And again, if you wanted to increase this, put it into jumps. of that bit. Okay, so now we're going to do some more aerobic ones. Reaching to the side. These ones, you could do them faster, or a bit more jumpy, or put weights in your hand, or have the weight straps that go around your arms or legs. And really stretching out. This is a good one because we're making your body twist. So again, we'll see if this is going to cause any bother or not. Okay. Now we're going to go, so kind of the same, but we're reaching upwards. So you're squatting down, so you should feel this in your quads, reaching up, and really make sure you're extending in your ankles, so warm up your ankles as well. Oh yeah, I've totally lost track of how long. 30 seconds for all of them, just do that. Okay, now lunges. These are horrible ones. Well, they work you harder. So you can either, so when you're doing it, you want to come down, so both legs at 90 degrees. If you can't do it, do as much as you can, but that's the goal. So you can either go up and down, do 15 seconds on each leg, or you can step back each time and alternate legs in between. Do whichever one you want. About 30 seconds for that. Now we're going to go back into our squat and we're going to do front punches. So again, this is a nice one to add weights if you want to. If you want to make it easier, just slow it down or come out of the squat. Or lower the squat, go faster with heavy weights. Keeping your core engaged and your shoulders back, chest nice and open. Okay, and then coming back to the box, the shuffle. Do about 30 seconds and then we come to walking. So this is the end of that section, so that's just a 5-minute set. So like I said, you could just repeat that again as many times as you want, or you could up the intensity, work a bit faster, add the weights. It's up to you. Or just keep it like this and do it as often as you can. Okay. I think that's probably enough. So now we're going to do some for your core. So coming down on the floor. So all of these are quite gentle, so it's just an introduction to see. See. Just give you a nice little shot on my legs. Okay, so going to do your crunch. We're going to do 10 of each. Coming down, knees bent, hands behind your head. When you come up, your back, lower back to be on the mat, and imagine your ribs are trying to go over your stomach, so you're not letting your stomach just kind of push out. You're trying to suck your belly button into the ground and roll over. Hands behind your head. And imagine you've got an apple in between your chin and your chest. So you're not bringing your chin right down to your chest and you're not letting your head go back. And then you're only coming up about 30 degrees. No further, you don't need to. And you're just going to do 10 of those. So there's those ones. So if at all if it's hurting, if there's tension, that's good. If it's hurting, don't do them. But make a note of what feels okay and what doesn't, because then we get an idea. What we're gonna do next. Bridge palm lifts. Okay. So in the same position. So you want your hands to be near your feet if you can. If you can't,
then sometimes it's easier to shuffle your body to your feet rather than your feet to your body, but whatever. Just so they're kind of within touching range. We're going to do bridge lifts, so keeping your feet and knees hip width apart, and you're going to clench your bum, your glute muscles, and you're going to raise up and lower back down. And imagine there's a ball between your knees that you've got to hold in place, then your knees aren't splaying out, they're staying in line. And you're going to do 10 of those. And when you're doing it, make sure your core's working, squeeze your bum as much as you can, like try and get as much out of each rep. Okay, and the next one, we're going to do some foot slides. I'm going to shuffle up. What we're going to do in the same position, you're just going to put both legs out and bring them in. But what I want you to be really aware of is that your lower back isn't arching off the mat. So you're putting them out and bringing them back, but I want your lower back to stay on the mat the whole time. Slide them along the floor, or to make it harder, just above the floor, so you're holding them the whole time, keeping your lower back on the floor. I don't know how many that was, but do 10. Then we're going to do pelvic floors. So I would guess you're probably doing these already, but if not, just laying down. And just almost like you're clenching your bum, stopping yourself from wetting yourself. Those kind of, so just clenching those muscles. Hold for 2 seconds and release. Doing it again, and we're going to do those 10 times. Another good one for those is just at any time, just